Guys, deluded. YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Let's get into it. My guy LACAZETTE. I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start, people. For those who don't know, he's had surgery on the knee issue. He's out for 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. So that means 6, maybe even 8 weeks. If you're an Arsenal fan, and that means he's out for a minute. He's out for the cup final. But we'll allude to that later. Now, again, I don't know where to start, man. He had surgery this morning. The first question that comes to mind is how long has he had this knee injury? I know he just didn't get this against Spurs. He must have been playing on that. Obviously, I like Lacazette, so I'm going to put a lot of his form down to that, people. You have to let me get away with that one. But it couldn't have come at a worse time for Arsenal and him. We're down to our bodies already. We know in Europa League Aubameyang can't play, so we're going to have to go with Lacazette. Lacazette's injured. It's Welbs, and I'd rather young Eddie Nketiah play through the middle and put Welbs on the flanks, to be honest with you. But we're down to our bare bones. Firstly, this is why I said to keep Giroud, to be honest, but we were more interested in ensuring Giroud's family are happy with their life in London and staying in London than where we were being selfish and saying, like I told you guys in the Giroud depart video, keep the man until the end of the season. This could happen. This is probably going to happen if you're an Arsenal fan and you consider our rate of injuries and all these sort of things there. It is likely to happen. It's happened. I'm not here to moan about that. It's happened at this point. For Lacazette, it couldn't have happened at a worse time. He's got a World Cup to think about if he is to go. He's got to keep himself in the best physical shape, the best form possible. In regards to form, it's a bit mixed. Now, we know in around 28, 29 appearances, he's got 9 goals and he's got 4 assists. So that's a contribution to 13 goals in 28. It's all about balance. Some people wanted him to be like Harry Kane and Kun and these guys. He's not that bracket. And some people can appreciate he's good. There's a middle ground here. He's not been as bad as some people are making out away from the banter, and he's not been as bad. And he's not been as good as he possibly can be. I mean, he's got 13 goals in 28. It's about balance. But other than bagging against Palace in January, which was a month ago, you'd have to go back to the United game when he bagged. His 6 months has been one filled with turbulence and trials and tribulations. Like I said, it's a World Cup year. He's playing in a new club, in a new league. With football nowadays and Arsenal not winning anything in a while, there's ridiculous expectations. So via association, he's gonna catch that. He's dealt with that, and obviously we've been poor this season. We've done poor things, so he's catching heat. Now, when he came on against Spurs, confidence or not, he should have done better. But it's sad, man, when you consider that he's already low on confidence. He's already seen Aubameyang that we ain't even spoken about. Aubameyang coming to the side. He's got several reasons to be disconfident. Wenger's actually alluded to that hinted that he might not be confident as well, and he's given a vote of confidence actually the day prior to this injury. And he's actually said as well that he's been carrying on this knee injury. For how long, I don't know, but it stinks of incompetence, people. But yeah, man, it's already a lonely place when rivals are coming in for your sport, when people are asking questions, when you're missing chances, no matter how hard you're working in training. Personally, I think he'll get through this because although he missed against Spurs, he's still getting in the right areas and doing the right things, and he's been playing poor. But yeah, and you're doing all these things and it's not happening for you, and you're already feeling lonely, and it's already a lonely place like that. And now you get injured, which is even more of a lonely place. We know the rehabilitation stage can be very lonely, people. Yes, you'll be assigned a physio. Yeah, you might see your teammates and you might see them at breakfast and stuff, but you're doing a different schedule to them. Them and they're on the full pitch doing tactics or playing with the ball. You're trying to re-strengthen your knee and all of these things there. So it's sad, man. Ultimately, a man wants to be playing football as well, and any footballer wants to be playing football. He wants to be playing football, so he can't do that right now. So yeah, he misses the last 32 for us in Europa League, and he misses the last 16 if we assuming we go through, if we're lucky enough to go through, which is around April, to be honest with you. Like I said, he's going to have to show a lot of mental strength to fight back from this darkness, to prove the doubters that doubted him that are writing these conclusions in 6 months that he's not this flop they're calling him. I believe he's been a good player for us. While he hasn't been the madness and he's not clearly the guy that can take us to glory single-handedly, he's shown that he can be an assistant to that. He can be Aubameyang's assistant, and they can assist each other. He's shown he's a great technical player. He can chip in with the general play. He's shown he can score goals and assist goals. He's shown he's a big game player as well. The United goal, the City goal, the Liverpool assist, the Spurs assist, turning up in the Chelsea 0-0, and I don't mean turning up by himself because he didn't set the world alight, but helping us get a draw, being in the team and them things there with how we tried to set out. Like I said, he hasn't set the world alight, but he's clearly an excellent team player and an excellent technical technician. I can understand the abuse, but I don't condone it. I stand behind Lacazette. I believe Lacazette can come good. I'll be peed off if we sell him, but with the way Arsenal's been moving, I don't know what could happen. I hope you fight back from the darkness, man. And I call the darkness this injury, the doubters, the loss of form, all of the loneliness. All of this is going to hit and be with him. And he's going to have to show incredible mental strength, people, to come back from that. Yes, he have a support network by him, which is vital. But at the end of the day, you can only bring someone to the water. You can't make them drink. I back him. I stand by him. But this is the reality of it. For me, I'd start Nketiah, to be honest with you. But Welbeck is going to start through the middle, which increases the likeliness of Iwobi on the flanks, to be honest. Iwobi, you got to put in a performance. Yeah, man, there's been a lot of ridiculous conclusions, pressures and expectations, and all of these things written under 6 months for 6 months for Lacazette. He's not the first. Some people that are now Sane's best fans were criticising him in his first 6 months, calling him a waste of money, for example. Anyways, guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe and do the rest. I'm out.